Hi, this is Mary Beth. Welcome to my digital storytelling project. I'm going to be talking about religious identity struggles. This is about uncovering how institutions like religion can shape personal identity and social expectations. The early struggle. When I was younger, my life didn't feel like my own. I grew up surrounded by religious strict rules, high expectations, and a lot of fear. It was the kind of faith that didn't leave room for questions. You were told who to be, how to act, and what to believe. And if you didn't follow the rules, you were told it meant you were far from God. But I had questions, very deep questions, ones I didn't feel safe asking. Sociological message. Sociology helps us uncover how institutions like religion can shape personal identity, social expectations. Religion doesn't operate in isolation. It works through family, school, culture, and often reinforces existing norms that serve dominant groups. Sociological note. According to conflict theory, religion is not just a spiritual practice. It can also be a system used to maintain social control and enforce existing power structures. It can often comfort but also reinforce inequality and suppress personal freedom. Open Oregon Press 2021. The teen years. As a teen, I started questioning why everything in my faith was so controlling. Was I loving God or just afraid of going to hell? Was I being good or just being obedient? Which I want to add to this is actually a picture of myself and my son. I was 15 when I got pregnant and 16 when I had my son. So this is the first picture that I ever took with my son. And when I tried to go to church, it wasn't a good thing. I had already started rebelling. I had already started asking questions. Being a teen mom wasn't helpful, and it just reinforced their ideology of why I shouldn't have been or should have been doing certain things because I was a teen mom. It felt a lot like rejection. It left a spiritual scar for me because the people who supposedly loved me, they fell off the face of the earth and I never heard from them. Eventually, I did reconnect with some of them, but it was never the same. Sociological analysis. Complex theorists would say I was experiencing false consciousness. I accepted a system that didn't benefit me because I was taught it was the only path of salvation. This mirrors Karl Marx's view that religion acts like a tranquilizer, keeps the oppressed passive and accepting of inequality. EBSCO 2025. Enough was enough. I eventually left the church. I needed space to breathe, to think, to decide what I actually believed. But freedom came with guilt. I missed God. I didn't miss being told how to love Him. This is an actual picture of inside my church during worship, which is a time period in the beginning of church where we sing and we praise God. This was my moment of alienation, a key concept in conflict theory. I felt disconnected from my own spiritual identity because the religious structure had never allowed me to build one for myself. I isolated from my spiritual labor and connection. just like workers are alienated in capitalist systems. Reflecting. Looking back, I could see how much control religion had over me. Not God, but people in power using God to manipulate. Sociological connection. Conflict theory shows us religion can mirror social power structures. Just like the elite benefit from economic systems, some leaders benefit from controlling belief systems. It makes people obedient, quiet, and afraid to think for themselves. This is a real-world example of how dominant ideologies are used to maintain social order and limit rebellion. Open Oregon Press 2020. EBSCO 2025. Conclusion. Eventually I came back, not to the same place. I found a new understanding of faith, one not based on fear or control, but on love, purpose, and real connection. Now I help others heal. Find them that faith isn't being a robot for God. It's about walking with Him freely and with purpose. Sociological wrap-up. Sociology helped me see the systems for what they are. It isn't the problem. Control is. Conflict theory gave me the language to name what I was experiencing. False consciousness, alienation, and spiritual iniquity. And now I get to build something better. By studying sociology, I realized that personal healing can be social resistance when you understand the systems around you. This is my reference page. I just want to say thank you. Before the class, I understood my experience as one thing, and now I see it a little bit different, although through the years I've done a little bit of research and found some different things that have helped me. But this actually has given me a new opportunity of learning and understanding things on a whole new level. So thank you for this class. I appreciate it. And thank you for helping me see it from a different perspective. I wish many blessings upon you. Thank you.